We are building Legos. This is the Man Arcade Lego set. So this is what we're going to be, what I'm going to be building for the next, a couple days or so. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm not sure how many pieces there are. I'm sure it's on the box here somewhere. At any rate, might as well get this thing going. I have not even opened this thing up yet. Let me switch over to a slightly better view here. Here's an overhead view. So let's see what's happening. So, boxes, bags and bags of Legos. The book, the actual book itself. So it's kind of your standard Lego stuff. A little bit of a story here, kind of a background. Inspiration, I guess, was pizza. So yeah, this is kind of what we're aiming for. This is what it's going to be. And here we are. So the top piece, bags 1 and 2, are actually going to be for this this top mantle piece. I don't know if it's a mantle or if it's just like an additional, but that's all right. That's the part we're gonna. And then from 3 to 14. Did I see 14? Yeah. That'll be the rest of the arcade unit. So yeah, there we go. I am going to follow along in the book that I have posted. So let's do that now. Let's skip ahead. So, not going to need this. Set that over there. So packaging more LEGO VIPs, so love at first bite. So when the first digital arcade games were introduced in Japan in the 1970s, they took the country by storm. Soon after, the rest of the world caught wind, and players flocked to dimly lit game centers everywhere, enticed by flickering pixels, mechanical music, and the alluring high score. Shooting games were the most popular, and often only choices were catered mainly to a male audience. Japanese game designers Toru Iwanari posed that women might also enjoy playing video games. If the environments were more inviting to if the environments were more inviting and the gameplay a little friendlier. After exploring alternate game themes like fashion and fortune-telling, Mr. Iwanari chose the ultimate socially inclusive theme, which was food. So there it is, based on pizza. So one day he was working on the game ideas. He grabbed a slice of pizza. In the remaining pie, he saw the shape of a simple, iconic figure with its mouth open. The idea for Pac-Man was born. The original game's name, Pac-Man, was inspired by the Japanese phrase paku paku, tabaru, which means gobbling up, devouring food. When the game was launched in the US, the distributor found that Pac-Man would be a more suitable name for the market. Mr. Iwanari, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, I don't think I am. Mr. Iwanari also shared an episode where he referred to the yellow color of Lego bricks. When he chose the color of Pac-Man, he chose Lego yellow because he thought his target customers, women and kids, would feel more comfortable with its warmer color. So there it is. That's our fella. Global game phenomenon. Mr. Iwatani's theory was proven right beyond his wildest imagination. Soon after the first Pac-Man Arcade was released in 1980, it grew into an unprecedented global phenomenon. The game instantly appealed to new audiences who might never have considered visiting a gaming arcade. The cute characters and intuitive gameplay won the hearts of every generation. For the first time, women, men, kids, teens, and grandparents could share a family-friendly digital gaming experience. With more than 300,000 consoles sold in the first decade, the game grossed $2.5 billion US by the turn of the century, and it still holds the record as the most popular arcade game to date. Anyway, so yeah, they talk a little bit here about what happens at level 256, which is, if anybody spends any amount of time in the computer world, you recognize that as kind of like a register overflow situation. So Mr. Iwanati and his team of developers never imagined anyone playing beyond 256 levels. In fact, the game wasn't even designed to have an ultimate end goal or victory scene. By the time you reach 256, there's not enough memory left to generate a full board, and your journey through Pac-Man's maze ends here, unless you start over. So it talks about the ghosts. So this is kind of neat. The pesky ghosts. The Pac-Man fans are equally invested in the game supporting characters. The four ghosts. Each has its own unique personalities and even move in different ways. So this is, these are their names. I feel like this is like a Trivial Pursuit answer at some point. So the four names are Blinky, Inky, Clyde, and Pinky. So Blinky is the leader of the Ghost Pack, nimble and very pleasant, very persistent. It's not pleasant, he's persistent. Inky is Blinky's right-hand ghost. Blinky's right-hand ghost is a little shyer than his fellow phantoms. Clyde is quite the explorer. Clyde constantly wanders into every corner he can find. And Pinky, don't let Pinky's delicate looks fool you. She is a lethal opponent. So, the unpretentious protagonist and playful adversaries have evolved in countless iterations over the decades. Still, the nostalgia for the original arcade game remains unrivaled, and Pac-Man remains universally relatable, timeless, and infinitely adaptable to new technologies. It's like Doom. You can play Doom on all kinds of stuff. It's one of those sort of things. Let's see. This fella here. So this is Sven Franek, who is the model designer for this set we're going to be building. So each generation of fan holds fond memories of their own version of Pac-Man. I clearly remember the classic arcade game halls. Inspired by the original arcade version from 1980, we collaborated with Bandai Namco Entertainment to create this set. The game mechanics, color scheme, and pixelated graphics are a perfect fit for the LEGO Icons set. We wanted to capture this nostalgic game experience by simulating different functions to turn on a light by pressing a button by the coin slot, move the joystick, and crank the lever on the side to move the characters through the maze. Black elements camouflage the mechanics, and newly developed link element on the chain allows the icon to turn sharp corners. Okay, well, we'll see how this all plays together. So, like I said, here's the bags 1 and 2 builds this first part here, so that'll be a good kind of start into this. So, let's do what it says. Let's start building this thing up. Now, this already has a hole in it, so hopefully I'm not missing anything in the box. I've got a couple things in here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we got some little rubber bands, which I guess are probably some kind of drive mechanism or something like that. Okay, I don't want to lose that. Our little peeler piece here, so this will be handy. I don't know if I need to get into this piece or this bag number 1 yet, but Well, let's start figuring stuff out here. Okay. There it is. Piece number 1. Need to get my there we go. Okay, so there should be 4 of these guys. This is bag 7. Bag 7. 3. And this is one of the ones that got lost. Nope, 4. There we go. Hard to kind of see that. I don't know if this light will help with that or not. Might create some weird looking shadows, unfortunately. See if I can get an overhead light that's better suited for this. Okay. That's that one. So let's go find our blue piece here. Our blue piece goes on like this. Then there's a couple of these. That's what's in here. Yeah. Let me just double check though, just to make sure. So I'm looking for like a little tube 1x2 with side connections on it. So I'm kind of thinking must be in this one as well. So let's open that up and have a look. So this is kind of like that, but not quite. This guy, no, same sort of thing here. Here we are. This is one right there. See if I can find another one. Unfortunately, they're all about the same size. Here we are. Oh, it's only calling for one anyway. Okay. Let's fire this on right here. Kind of like that. And now we're looking for some little flat 1x3s and 1x2s. Definitely not an original back here. It'll just be one of each. I wonder if it could be in this one. No, it might be. Yeah, because this was in the first bag as well. I feel like this is bags within bags. We're starting to get into bag inception here. So I'm just going to put that over to the side. Now it does have the right pieces that I'm looking for. It's one of these 1x2s and a 1x3. So it looks like the 2 goes right there in the middle. And 1x3 on top. Okay, onward and upward. then we got the kind of the regular 1x3 here. So put that in the middle. Yeah. Then we need a normal 1x2. Nothing on the ends. Here we go. And a flat 1x4. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. Looks like it goes right on the very end like that. Alright, cool. Alright, this yellow one's easy to find. So that fits in like so. As you can kind of see, we're in this area here. Step 6. Okay, now this is where you need a couple of these pieces, I think. It's kind of strange though. So it wants a 1x3, which is right here, to fit on this end. That. I think that makes sense. Then it wants two of these funny looking guys. So they don't fit together like that, so I wonder if one has to... It must be. So, because there's no way for this to connect like that, so one side must stick out. And the other side kind of points that direction. So I mean, that sort of makes sense with a shape that's kind of lining up here. Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, so that's step 6. On to step 7. So still pretty straightforward. It's looking for a 1x2, a normal 1x2, and a normal 1x3. So 1x2 here and 1x3 there. Okay. Step 8. We're gonna put this thing off to the side here for a second and start building up what this is going to be. It's going to be a corner piece. Anyway, so it requires a corner bracket like this. Yeah, corner bracket like that. Just going to move this stuff out of the way a little bit. I'm trying to keep an eye on the screen there as well, just so I can see whether or not this is at all easy enough to see. Okay. So one of those corner pieces and two of these little 1x3s. So it all fits in together like that. Now next up requires this little ball thing. You can see that very easily. It requires one of those. And it needs a little one cap. This is all in here. No, it's not. Oh, this little one cap is. Okay. So that guy's in there. Now I just need a... What does that look like? It's a 1x2 with extra holes in it. So like this. Kind of like this. It's got pieces on the end. Here. Yeah, this guy right here. There it goes. Okay, so that goes right here. This little one piece goes right on the very tippy top, right in the corner. And this little connector thing fits in like so. Okay. Step 9. Stew. This requires a couple more interesting pieces. So we need a little flat 1x4, which is right here. Needs a little 1x1, but it's kind of funny looking. It's got a hole in it. It's sort of like this, but slightly narrower. Ooh, is it this guy? No. It's a different kind of opening. Sure, it'll all jump out at me here in a second. I'll try to sort some of this stuff out at the same time, because that seems wildly useful at the moment. I don't think it's in this pile of little guys here, so it must be right around here somewhere. Unless it is one of these. I don't think it is though. It doesn't look right. I'm sure I'm just like going right past it. Bit of a needle in a haystack at this point. Although not crazy, I guess. I mean, like, these are pretty well organized sets. Everything's in its bag. Now, this bag did have a hole in it, so I hope that's not unintentionally caused me problems. Okay, so these guys are that one. Don't need any of these ones yet. Yeah, like I said, it's like, it looks like this, but it's not this. It's might be about the time I get up to look to see if it maybe fell down while I was emptying out the boxes. Well, at the very least, I'll have a good handle on where everything else is. Oh my god, it's right here. It was in that blue bin. Yeah. So yeah, sort of different. Alright, well good. Well, let's carry on. So it fits in like this. Need one of those pieces. Not quite on that angle. Oh, it never ends. I'll attach this one on anyway. I feel like we're getting some progress here. Well, it does look like it's... Oh yeah, okay, that gets dealt with in the next step. Needs a little 1x1. Not that 1x1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's that. So that's step 10. Complete, fully complete. Moving on to step 11. Needs a solid 1x3 like this. Also needs a flat 1x3. So that's good. This guy. There we go. So we fit this fella on here. This 1x3 here, and top it off with another 1x3. There we go. Step 11. Alright, this one's easy. I just have to find two pieces that look identical to this. So here's one, here's two. There we go. Now that fits on just like this. So now, step 13, it's the O-ring. So you just have to get it into the... There we go. It even actually kind of looks like the picture when I do it that way. How about that? Okay, so put that aside for just 2 seconds, and it wants... So step 14 is a bit more complicated. So it wants 4 of these? I don't know if I have 4 of these. I definitely don't see 4 of them. Okay, so in order to make this guy here, there's 3 steps. So there are all these gray pieces. Like that. It's another one of these ball pieces. 2 of these guys. And yes, that's good. 1, 1, 1, 1. 2 of those guys. What am I missing? Am I missing something? 1, 1, 2. Okay, we're good. Let's see if we can get this going here. It's pretty straightforward. This goes on the end like that. And then this guy fits on like so. That looks like that. Now, apparently, this piece right here fits in like that. I don't know if there's... Oh yeah, and then 15 is attaching the rubber band. Okay, so this guy like so. Alright. That's going to be used for something, I dare say. We got some mechanics happening here. LEGO mechanics. It's a little more complicated than the kits I made when I was 7, but that's okay. Okay, so this piece, if I got all my math done properly, this should fit onto the very end like so. And it seems to. Okay. It's encouraging. I like how it feels. It's got some nice tension to it. It's hard to describe that, but it's, you know, it's got a good bit of resistance. I'm just trying to hold it down so it doesn't go flying off, but Okay, step 17. We need a bunch of these little 1x2s. So 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. And then another one of those odd pieces that I had a hell of a time finding earlier. I guess is... No, I didn't. This was the one I had no problem finding. It was the 1x1 that I had that I was trying to find. Alright, well this is easy. So you stick 2 of them on the bottom. One of these guys on the top. That just fits in. I don't think it really matters which way that goes. Just fits in like so. There we go. I'm guessing that some kind of wheel is going to go in here at some point, but want to get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so we're building up a little bit more. So we need a 1x4, a couple of corner pieces, and a couple of single pieces like that. So the corner pieces are pretty straightforward. End pieces just kind of go on top. Here we are. And there we go. Okay. The next level, it's the same but different, which I guess is just different. Okay, so I need 2 of the 1x3s. There we go. Now, it's also one of these guys. What do you call this? Little... It's not quite a rhombus. Anyway. And then 2 of the 1x2s, which are right here. So it looks like we put the 3 across there and there. 2's going here. And then a support piece right there. Okay. Looking good. This part here just continues building up the pattern. A couple corner pieces. Looks like it's a repeat of the step 18. Goes in there, right in the middle. Two 1x1s here on the edge. Okay. And that's step 20. Look, we're flying through this thing. We've only got, it's page 18 of 352. So I'll be at this, you know what, I took the week off, so I'm going to do this all week. It's going to be great. I haven't had a silly project like this in such a long time, man. This is going to be glorious. Okay, so this requires 2 of these pieces, kind of an inverse support piece. And it's looking for, oh, here we are, the gray piece. So the gray piece fits in like so. And we got 2 of these guys that fit on the corners. Here's our top support piece. I still have no idea what this thing is like. It's like, aside from this little wheelie bit here, this is totally abstract. It's just half a box. Okay, so back to our pattern of 2 corners, a 1x4, which is right here, and a couple of solid 2x2s. There we go. Oh, it only needs one of them. Okay, gotta pay attention here. It's not quite the same pattern as the one below. Corner piece, 1x4, and then the 1x2 here. Okay, so it's leaving this open. Subtle difference. Okay, so now it's looking for this oddball piece, which I know I saw a couple of them. There's 1, 2, I need a third one. Here we are. Yeah, so 3 of those guys. I need 2 solid 1x2s right there. And then a 1x3. Okay. So one guy goes, one of these odd looking ones here goes on the end. 2 of them side by side at this end. There we go. Now, it's 1x3. It's right up here. And the 2. Let's see if I can get this right. So 1x2 goes here, and the other 1x2 goes here. So that, I mean, it looks symmetrical. I don't like this little piece here, but I suspect, oh yeah, the next step will take care of that. Good, good. Predicted my discomfort with this unlevel bit here. Okay. There we go, so that makes it nice and level. Okay, moving along here. So we need a couple of these pieces. So, okay, so just one for now. So it's a 1x2 with a hole in it. And then a regular 1x2 with no hole in it. And it wants 2 1x3 blocks. That makes sense. And then a couple of, 3 of these little 1x2 thin pieces. Okay. Start by building up this guy as designed, like that. And this is pretty straightforward, it just kind of pops in there. And it looks like 1x3 on this end, a 1x3 over here, a 1x2 here. And oh, did I forget to pick one? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So that's coming along okay. You can't really, I'm sure, like, there's no way you'd see it, but you could totally tell it's not waterproof. I can definitely see through the blocks. That's okay. I don't think this is going to be holding water. I think that's what it's designed to do. Alright, so we need a long one. This is a 3, 4, this is an 8. Yep, that's what we need there. So it goes up like so. And then 2 more of the little 1x2, thin 1x2s. There we go. Alright. Put this aside for a few moments while we build up some more of these. I don't know if this is like a top piece or what. This is a 1x8. And it should be one more of these supporting pieces, and it wants me to put it right in the middle. Like so. Then for step 28, let's put 2 of these triangle-y shaped ones. That looks right. It's me to throw in a couple of these 1x2s on the bottom. Head to the next page. Okay, so 2 of the 1x4s, and then 2 more of these little 1x2s. Those go on the end. There we go. So that's step 30. Now, for this next step, it's looking for a bunch of pieces, which I hope I still have. My end of bag and anxiety. It's starting to feel real here. Right. Oh, let's see. We just need 1 1x1 and 2 of the little 1x1 caps like that. So there's... Oh, I see what it wants me to do. Okay. So I'm going to sandwich these ones together. These little 1x1 pieces. So that looks fine. Throw that right there. Now this piece, this gray piece goes on top of the supporting bit, which then gets capped off with another, I don't know what you call that, like half block. It's not even, well, not even half block, but sloped piece here. And then a couple of 1x3s. Now, let's see if I can find 3 more of these guys. That might be a tall order here. Oh no. Here we go. It might be the last 3 of them, so hope that's the end of them. Yes, this looks to be a similar pattern to the other side. So these connection points go in the front. This one goes on the side. And this one goes on the front. And we cap it off with a bunch of 1x3s. Oops. There they are there. And 2 more pieces. Oh, this is not the right size. That one's flat on top. Oops. Okay. Keeping going here. I guess we're literally building up the other half of this thing, which I suppose was inevitable. We need 2 corners. And 1 1x4, just right here. And also wants a single little 1x1. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Okay. So the 1x1s go on the end, followed by the 2 corner pieces here. Like that. Yeah, try to keep more centered over here for everybody. I want to work here in the light, but that's like I'm being covered here, so maybe I'll draw like an outline here tomorrow. This is like a little cue for me to, as I'm building this thing up. All right, what am I missing here? I'm missing a 1x4. There we go. Now I'm done with step 35. Sorry, 34. Onward to step 35. Okay, so it needs one of these guys. 1x2 with a hole in it. A 1x3, which is right here. And 2 plain 1x2s. Okay. So the 1x2s fit on the ends. And then we've got the I say 2 1x3s? Yes, I did. I don't know if I said or not, but the book certainly does. But that's okay. Went and found one. Ooh, there's that. Oh, step 36. So it wants 2 of these guys, which I do have right here. 2 corner pieces, and I think these are my last corner pieces. And then a 1x4. Like that. I'll start with the 1x4. From the middle out. There we go. This is interesting. So now, let's start here and just collect all the pieces. So we've got 2 of those guys. I need 2 1x4s, 1 1x2, which looks like my last one for this bag, and a single 1x2 here. So this is interesting. This wants me to put it together like this. So that's, oops. That's gonna go right here. Yeah, that looks about right. Strange, but I think we can make that work. So we're all lined up. Throw 1x4. And it does line up. Yeah, okay, that's cool. It didn't look like it was going to be level there. But it was. There we are. Okay, step 38. I believe this is a 2x8. And I also need a 1x8. I'm just going to make a hat for it. It's going to fit on like so. There we go. And now some top pieces here. So this is actually quite specific. So I think because this is going to fit on top in 2 pieces, these need to be 2x4s. The smooth top, and then a 1x8 smooth top. There we go. And we'll throw this one up. Alright, looks like the picture anyway. It all looks about right. Just want to make sure I got everything right on this one here. It looks okay, yeah. It might not matter if these, what I'm thinking here, if these guys are flipped around. Kind of see how it's got like a little tiny bit of like a, I don't know what the right word is there, but a bit of flashing on the top there. That's probably not the right word. Oh, step 40. Put it on top of this one. Okay. Bam. How about that? That was easy. So now we're gonna slide it around. Okay. So I guess. Okay, so we got a really long one here. We need one of those and one of these. I think that's a. Let me see, count the nubbins on it. So yeah, that's a 2x8. And the other one looks to be, well, it's the only one that's this long, so that must be it. And then 3 of the 1x8s. So this looks like, yeah, so this is the flat piece. So this is the orientation we're working in here. That matches the drawing. So that's good. So then it looks like putting this guy on here. Will it fit? Yep, we're good. There's not much holding it on there, but it's like, it's enough, I guess. There we go. And 3 of these guys. There we go. Not much holding it in place at the moment. We are going to change that. Here we go. So now for the fun bits. This is where it starts getting interesting. So I'm going to pick out... So I need 2 of these guys. I don't see... Here it is, just hiding. 2 of those guys and 10. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's pay attention to the order that this is going in. Like that. Oops. Just 2 up on the top and the bottom to start. That hair there. That's not part of the set. Okay. There we go. So then this fella here, we'll just do the same thing on this side. It'll definitely be more colorful for the next bag. I can already see bag 2 calling my name. There we go. Cool. Okay. Now we get our little ghost. Little ghost Legos. Thank goodness these are painted on and I don't have to try to stick little stickers onto a tiny little puck. Tiny little Lego puck. That would just be awful. Okay, so we got 2 of each, I think. I think it only calls for 1 of each at this point, but it's good that we've confirmed that they're here. Now we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 of these 1x3s. 2 of them? 4 of them. What's 4 of them? Okay. Looks like it's just going to finish this off. So, oops. Alright, this is pretty straightforward. So we'll do 1x3. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay. The really hard part is to get this thing lined up, because once you have it on there, it doesn't really rotate. Looks okay. Okay, there's 1 ghost. And then, where's my, oh yeah. Kind of see how the pattern goes here. And so Pinky comes next. She goes right in here. Okay, that looks fine. Oh my goodness. That's okay. Totally designed to do that. Yikes. Okay, let's not to manhandle this thing too hard here. Okay, so the next one is, what's his name? Binky? Jeez, I don't remember now. He's the number 2. No, he's the adventurer. It's not the number 2. The blue one's number 2. Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. And the red one's next. Let's see. I do not like how that one went on. If I can get that off easily. Alright, tricky. I want the whole thing to come off. I just want this one little piece to come off. I'm not happy with the alignment. So let's redo that one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come back, come back, come back. Here we go. Okay. That's cool. For the Pac-Man. He is being chased by those. go. That looks all right. Coming together there. Okay, it's only slightly tedious. Ooh, here we go. Here comes our wheels. Okay, so we're starting with the gray ones. Okay, so we our little dowels in here. And it looks like these just sort of fit in like so. Those guys there for now. Okay. Now we're putting stuff together here. I need one of those. These are all the same, right? Yeah, these are all the same. And the one-to-one. I wonder if my screen is one-to-one. Well, it is for the purposes of this. Okay. So we need one of those, a 2-wheel hub things, a big gear, and a couple of these little, what's the word for those? Bearings? I guess it's a little bearing, a little hub bearing. Okay, so we start off by, does it really matter how this goes on? Can't tell, doesn't look like it. Put that on there. I'll throw a little wheel assembly in there. Now the way that this goes on, come on, you can do it. There you go. Okay, so this looks like it goes in the middle. Okay. Oh, there it is. And this fits on like so. There we are. And I got a chilling suspicion that the next step, I figured it was be like, do that once more. I guess not. So let's go with pink, with this fella. One of these. Don't need those. And 2 of these up things. So we'll start by putting a little circle 4x4s. Or 2x2s, sorry. 4 in total. It needs 2 of these little pink pieces. Okay. So start here and jam this guy. Whoops. Easier said than done. Jam him there and this little block like that. There we go. Step 1, 2, and 3. Professional. Yeah, that piece goes there. And then this piece fits right in here. Okay. So I don't know where this is going, but so that fits on like so. Weird. I guess this fits in like there. All right. We're back to this and this piece here. Did I put this on the wrong way? I might have. Let's go back one. Yes, I did. Upside down. Let's try it like that. Okay. So that matches the picture now. Flip this guy around, and this is where this little cog fits onto this red spindle. And this guy fits onto here. Okay, so it's starting to come together. So I go onto this side. Right size, yeah, that's the right size. Of course it is. Nothing left. Alright. Is this thing... So it looks like you fit this guy through here. So that tracks. And this guy goes on the inside here. Still doesn't make much sense to me, but... So we're looking at this thing. We have to put one last hog on this thing. Let's see if I can do this properly. Oh, I'm lining her up. Seems pretty straightforward. There we go. You can't find it, grind it, as they say. Nothing spins though, because this is attached to everything, so I don't understand why. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I guess I'm not there yet. Okay, so it looks like we're building the bottom piece for this. So start with this easily enough. That makes sense. Two of these, I assume everything is on by something. Yep. And two of these longer pieces. Followed by... Let's do this in the right order here. Two of those. Attach these guys over the seam. Add a couple more of these guys on the end. Get ahead of myself. Easy to do. Put two more of these things on the seam. This long piece goes on the end. There we go. Looks like the back to something. Which, wouldn't you know it, seals our mechanism inside. This prevents dust and grime from getting into the gears while you're operating this toy, you see. There we go. Nothing spins yet, but it's all connected up there to spin. Okay, so now I don't know what the point of that was, but there we go. I guess it was just there to support everything? Okay, that's neat. Oh. Look at that, it works. Okay. All taken apart, so now... Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can quite see that here. Good camera angle here. We got some action, we got some motion here. Okay, we are now officially into bag number 2. So bag number 2 looks like it's a lot more colorful. So that's fun. Let's empty this stuff all out. On the left hand side. These guys, I don't know if they're spares or what, but I'm gonna put all my spare bits over on here out of the view of the camera, but not that far away. It's bag number 7 should go with number 7. There we go. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking, I'll open this up as well. And open it without making a huge mess. There we go. Try to keep the piles somewhat contained. There we go. Bags for recycling. Okay. Let's set this over here. Let's move on with step 58. So we're going to start off here with a, looks like a dark gray piece. And it's like this guy. Go off to a flying start. Now, a little circle piece. Another one of these guys. I'm not even going to pretend to know what to call them. I don't know. I'm gonna worry about it. I bet you some actual LEGO employees would have a, like, oh, that's a... That's a 90-degree connector piece. I mean, it's tremendously engineered. Okay. If you ever wanted to do something that is really, truly zen, at least for me anyway, it's building Legos. I could do this all day. My problem is I don't have anywhere to put any of the final products. So that's a bit of a, I mean, that's a me problem, obviously. But, you know, how it goes. Talking with a friend over beer there yesterday, and she still has a box of just random Legos that she used to play with when she was a kid, and I'm like, oh, I'm totally envious because all that stuff that I had when I was growing up is all long gone, passed down or thrown out, or hopefully passed along to somebody else, but you never know. Okay, two light blues, 2 yellows, Pac-Man yellows, and we need some of these red pieces, but not like this, they're like this. So, yellow on top of the blue like that. The Ukrainian flag. Do that again on this side. And those fit onto here. Like that. So far so good. That looks all about right. Yeah. Grab 2 of these little 1 by 2s. Go on either side like that. Now I need a standard gray 2 by 2. And a couple of these little flat 2 by 4s. Set this guy here. There we go. Okay, next up. 1, 2 yellow pieces. 2 flat gray pieces. And a couple of these guys. They're flat 2s with a 90-degree connector. There, see? I did come up with a name for them. Okay. Doing good so far. This fits on like so. And one on this side. Well, I guess I just needed one of those. Not bad. There we go. That looks to be what we're at. This is getting interesting. So now we've got, what do we need here? We need 2 little 1 by 1s and 2 of the orange 1 by 1s. Blue and orange. So we'll put blue on the bottom. Orange on the top. Okay. Now this is interesting. We've got 4 of these orange curved pieces. Another one here, probably. Here it is. 4 blue ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these look like 1 by 3s, so 2 orange 1 by 3s and 2 blue 1 by 3s. So now, start with the orange. Orange is on the back. Looks like Two on top. And then this go on. Does this go on? This goes on. Oops. Can't be like that. It must be like this. There we go. It's a nice curve. That makes sense, right? Yeah. Do the same thing with the blue on top. Colors are weird to me. I don't know where we're going with that. Oh, now I see what's going on here. Yeah. No spoilers. I know exactly where I'm going with this. That's what's going to happen. Okay. And then, yeah, very important to keep these colors not mixed up. That's how the whole thing works. There's that. Okay, so we'll stick with the blue. Okay. So I need a, what is that, a 1x6, which is there. A little gray 1x4. Sorry, that's a 2x6. Start there. Now we need some of these little edge pieces, these little corners. They go on either side here. They're literally half blocks, like triangle blocks. Like that. Next up is a 2x4, like so. And there should be slightly wider triangle pieces, which is here, here. So they go on the end to match this guy. Like so. Oh, okay. So now I need 3 circles and 6 of these little 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so it looks like 2, 3. So, and then we stick these little half circle-y things here on top just to make them. Oh yeah, I know what this is. Let's see what's going on here. Oops, just flattens this guy out. There we go. No. I need a sticker? No. No. Please tell me I don't have to, like, put stickers on these things already. I might have to. That's no fun. I don't know what stickers are. I don't recall seeing a bag of stickers. That's no fun at all. But I see what's happening. I wonder where the stickers are. Check my book. They are in. Book has a good index. Okay, so there's definitely stickers in here somewhere, but I don't know where they could possibly be. Of course, they're in the paperwork. There we go. Right here. How about that? I'm gonna need. Okay. Coming back to this guy. What I need to do is I need to put 2 of these pieces right here, and then I gotta apply this sticker onto this board right here. Now this part, and I hate doing this part. This part I'm no good at. I absolutely struggle. Although I got a tool. I got one of these little tweezer things will help. I mean, in theory, they'd help. Okay, let's get everything lined up here. A little bit of static. Let me see here. Oh. That's yeah, it's just the static electricity is just pulling it down a little tiny bit. That works. That. Do not let perfect be the enemy of good enough. There. Good enough. That's enough stickers for the moment. Although I know there'll be more of them. Okay, 74. Now we attach that onto here. Yeah, this looks like that's where that goes. And then we get a couple of, guess what are the eyes, the ghost's eyes. Oh, I might have given it away. Although, I don't think I have. Because the picture's right there on step 75. There we go. Scaredy ghost. Now let's build up the other half. So this is going to be predominantly orange. So kind of the same as the other one, but slightly different, which is alright. The LEGO folks know what they're doing. It'd be fun to work like at a modern LEGO place, come up with these designs. I would imagine all this stuff is like probably all like custom AutoCAD packages and stuff like that. Like I'm sure they get a chance to play with this occasionally, but like all this stuff is absolutely designed on the computer first. Which I guess is kind of how the custom stuff works, if you ever get into that side of it. And I know lots of people do. There is definitely a community of LEGO enthusiasts who certainly get into that. I am not nearly that advanced or have quite that much time. But I mean, you know, no reason why not, to be honest. Kind of on autopilot here, which is absolutely dangerous because I'm sort of just remembering what I did for the other half of this ghost. And this is where I can get myself into trouble for sure. Okay. It needs these little half wedges. This is the front half of the ghost, or the aggressive part of the ghost. There's that. Okay. Speed this along a little bit. There we go. That looks about right. So far, so good. Now, this one has no expression. So I need I need that, and where are you? Look, a little 1x2, a little orange 1x2. Could be in here. I think that's what it is. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. It's right in front of me. There we go. So this attaches onto this guy. We throw some goofy pieces on. And we add some eyeball pieces. Looks like oh, there we go. There's one. There's two. I mean, we could have some fun with it and like really make them kind of funny. I mean, I think that's kind of funny looking, but I'll just stick with what the book says for now. I can always change it later. Oh, here we go. We're already putting it on. Oh, let's attach them onto here. Attached. Is it in? All right, we're ready to try this, or should we hold off? Whoop. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay. It's coming along. This little note here in the book. Fans have a strong affinity for the Ghost 2, and we wanted to bring out their personalities in a larger brick-built version. So that's why this is kind of like its own little thing. So let's make a red. And let's make the red ghost. Is it the red ghost? Yeah, it's the red ghost. Alright, this should be pretty straightforward. Since we've already made one already. It's basically a matter of finding all the right pieces. Like so. Let's see if we can... I don't want to say I want to speed through it, but like it always goes a little bit faster the second time. Of course, that's where you get into mistake territory. So I'll have to be careful not to do that. 1 and 2. So far, so good. 88. Step 88. Complete. There we go. Now we're making some more bricks here. So we got 2 of the yellow pieces, 2 of the light blue. I guess this just kind of helps make it a little easier to build if they're slightly different colors. It's fun too, I suppose. So we start by putting red on light blue. Oh, sorry, yellow on light blue. Attaching the red piece, and this goes on like so. There we go. 2 more yellow 1x2s. Go on to the very top piece, top of this gray piece. And we want to throw a couple of these black 2x4s on the side. And the gray 2x2. There we go. Gray 2x2. Moving right along. 2 of those. 1 of these, and 2 of those pieces. The yellow gets put onto the black piece, which then gets attached to either side of the gray piece. Like so. The light gray hat. Now we're kind of getting into the red and the blues again. So now we need 2 of these little red 1x1s and 2 of the little blue 1x1s, which theoretically there should only be 2 left. There's 1 of them. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Start organizing all these little blue pieces. I'm sure I'll find them. I will need those eventually anyway. Here it is. There we go. I knew that would happen. Let's attach the blue on the front. At this point, it doesn't really matter because both sides are the same until you attach these 2 colors on. As long as I just have to be consistent going forward, that's all good. Okay, so these next ones, now we're doing our edge pieces. Here we are. Need these blue ones as well. And then 2 of these flat 1x2, 1x3s. Same thing with the blues. Okay. Let's attach all this together. do it like I've done it already once before. Because I have. They're nice solid bricks, brick ghosts. Flip you around and complete the red half. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Last two pieces here. There. Voila. Okay. Come back to that in a moment. Let's build up. Oh, there's one more. Yeah. Just put one more sticker on this evening. Boo. That. Yeah, these guys. Oops. There we go. Okay. We're moving along here. The Ghost Factory. Yeah, that's great. Okay, there we go. We got the bottom skirt of the ghost. The ghost skirt. Into this. So I'll attach these two top pieces because that's the easiest part. And then we need one of these guys to attach a sticker to it. Let's see if I can get this done in one foul swoop. Oh my goodness. So static here. It's crazy. No, don't get stuck yet. Doop, doop, doop. Where the static really pulls it in. Okay, that might be... Yeah, that's our winner. That's our winner. Oh yeah. There's a subtle difference with how the waves start here. So now they start low and actually give it a little bit of a... Compared to... This guy looks like he's happy. You can't have a happy one. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, note to self. That doesn't work well. You can't just pull the ghost off. Because now I think I've disconnected it from the inside. Oh yeah. I've right broken it up. It's okay. I know how this was built. I can fix it. So now, go. Instead of pull, use a twisting motion. There we go. Let's fire you back on. Alright, I just want to fix this part right quick. Right quick. Well, is that easier said than done? Okay, we got it. There we go. That's the right way. Now they're gonna match. And attach this guy on here. Throw some scaredy eyes on him. Give him a bit of a cranium. Like so. Here we go. Oops. Alright. There's the first half of the second ghost. I'll do the same thing. That's not the right one. Okay, here we go. With a little 1x1 and a half block here. 45-degree slope. Am I missing? Oh, I wonder if this is supposed to be... So I got this piece, but this doesn't match up. Is this supposed to go somewhere else, I wonder? Probably matters. We get into the Pac-Man, maybe? It might not. This might be like it's the right size. It's just like it's got holes and it's the wrong color. So I wonder, did I put this in the wrong place? I wonder. Oh, yeah. This is supposed to go in the bottom of something. Yeah. So it's supposed to be right here. There's that one. Did I do the same thing on this one? Yeah, I did. Okay. There's a problem. Okay. That was easy to fix. Thankfully. Let's scooch ahead here. We got that half done. Okay. Yikes. That was a close one. That looks right. Okay. Now we're back on track. Okay. Little ghost skirt on. Get them all dolled up here. Details, but come on. It's like it's getting late or something. What time is it? Yeah, it's 9:20 after 9. Not too bad. Didn't sleep well last night on account it was New Year's Eve and I had little too much to drink. Nothing crazy, but you know, enough to disrupt the sleep. Okay, so this goes here. And this guy goes here. We're already jamming that on like so. Looks all right. The cranium on him. Couple of eyeballs looking the right way. Does really makes him look goofy though, doesn't it? Throw that on there. Ghost 2, done. So let's throw him onto the seat, the hot seat. Oh, did it again. I'm gonna do this a bunch of times tonight, aren't I? Man. Let's make sure that goes on right. It's kind of good because it was actually at a slightly out of alignment when I put this thing on. There we go. You're in there now, buddy. That's fun. That's fun. I know I'm risking it by putting this cover back on, but I have faith in myself not to mess this up again. At least it comes off easy, which is good. Yeah, so always pry it off, never pull. When you pull, it pulls the whole mechanism off. You have to twist it back. Man, I think this next section is the Pac-Man. Let's build a Pac-Man. This is what we've all been waiting for. Night's been leading up to this. We are making a Pac-Man. Okay, so this has got two of these funny pieces. Looks like goes on here. So it's flush on the back. It's got connectors all around. And then we throw this green piece right here. So now, 1, 2, 3 of these, one of these, and 2 of these guys. I think that's what we're looking for. Yep. So let's build this up. So we start with 2 of these little 1x2s. We add these side connectors. It looks like, so it's a 1x1 with a connector that is connection point that's on the side. Put a little hat on them. There we go. And this guy like there. So now, in relation to this piece that I put together from step 114, looks like it just connects like so. Okay. So A little dowel and a bearing piece. Looks like that fits in here. So. Now we are building the Pac-Man's top. Wait, 2x2. These yellow pieces, and this fits on right there. Yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. Okay. Now, I've never seen a piece like this before. It's got connection point here at the bottom, and then connection points everywhere but the back. That's a pretty specialized piece. So one of these, a 2x1 block. We got a couple of these little step things, round on one side, and then two more. These yellow guys with the connection point on the sides. So, looks like this connects on like here. We add our side connection pieces, or our little 1x1s with a side connection. There we go. And then this guy goes right in front. Okay. This fits in like so. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now we'll do the same thing as before. Two yellow pieces, two curved yellows connecting into this white 2x2. And it just snaps in here. So we're getting a nice circle. Now we need... Yeah, this is where we're getting pretty close. How does this go on? We want... Oh yes, like that. Okay. Hey, Pac-Man. Half a Pac-Man. There's another half. It's coming right along. And this attaches right here. Ah. No Pac-Man. There we go. And now, this guy attaches in. You're really gonna shove this thing all the way in here. Yikes. That doesn't seem right. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay, so this is correct. This all lines up that way. It looks like it's supposed to go on like that, but I don't think so. Here. Oh, that's what's going on. I've got this thing, I got the turret on backwards. Yeah. In a second. That's fine. Totally fine, because I want this to be sitting in that direction. Spacer there. It shouldn't be that hard to align this thing up, but oh, I see. Yeah, we got slightly okay, so that's why. This will make more sense once I get this guy plugged in. Hang on a second. We just gotta ram this thing all the way in here. There we go. See, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So I think I need to do to line this up just a hair. I want this to be that, and this guy should go in basically like that. So now it should all more or less, yeah, that seems a lot more lined up. Okay. Mechanics. Cool. All right. Glad we solved that one out. Oh yeah. In case we haven't figured it out. The instruction manual. You push this plunger in. Bam! That's cool.